Long ago, in a village called Oba, a young girl named Abebi lived with her grandmother, Yaireti. Abebi was the last of 6 children in a struggling household. Her parents, Ireti and Ajani, had 5 boys before her, and feeding the family had always been a challenge. When Ireti came to visit her daughter, she was heartbroken to see 4-year-old Abebi malnourished and frail. Determined to save the child, she asked Ireti to let her take Abebi to her home in Oba. Under her grandmother's care, Abebi blossomed into a sweet, hardworking, and respectful young woman. She was her grandmother's shadow, always helping with house chores, farm work, and selling goods at the market. Abebi had a heart of gold. She was hospitable and generous toward all. Her kindness and generosity earned her the love and admiration of the villagers. There wasn't a person in Oba who didn't have a kind word for Abebi. As she grew older, her beauty began to draw attention. Suitors from neighboring villages would flock to Oba, hoping to win her heart. But Iyaireti was cautious, warning Abebi not to entertain men who didn't value her for who she was. Years went by, and Iyaireti's strength began to wane. Abebi, ever industrious, took on more responsibilities, including cooking for both of them. She was a good cook, but her grandmother's culinary skills remained unmatched. One day, Abebi asked her grandmother to teach her the secrets of her recipes. Yaireti smiled. "Cooking isn't just about spices, my child. It's about heart," she said. Then she began teaching Abebi her treasured recipes. Among the lessons, Iyaireti revealed her greatest culinary secret, a mysterious herb she called Eweaye. "This herb is special," Iyaireti explained. "It adds a flavor no one can resist, but it also has healing powers. Use it wisely and only when truly needed." Abebi nodded, though her mind lingered more on the herb's taste than its healing properties. Not long after, a conflict erupted between the neighboring villages of Ire and Ota. Many villagers fled to Oba for safety, arriving with injuries and stories of loss. Moved by their plight, Abebi made it her mission to care for the refugees. She cooked large pots of rice and stew, taking them to the refugee camps daily. Unbeknownst to Abebi, the stew, which included the special herb, healed the wounds of those who ate it. Refugees who had been gravely injured found themselves recovering overnight. Word quickly spread about Abebi's miraculous stew, and soon the entire village was buzzing with rumors. While the refugees adored Abebi, the villagers were amazed how Abebi got her powers. Some even began whispering that she was practicing witchcraft. The gossip reached the king's ears, and he summoned Abebi to explain herself. Confused and frightened, Abebi told the king she knew nothing about healing powers. "I only cook to help the needy," she said. But the villagers, fearful of what they didn't understand, began to shun her. Months passed, and peace was restored between Ire and Ota. The refugees returned to their homes, singing praises of Abebi and her miraculous stew. News of her healing powers eventually reached the palace of Ire, where Prince Abai, the heir to the throne, lay gravely injured from the war. Despite all efforts, his wounds refused to heal. Desperate, the king of Ire sent messengers to Oba, requesting Abebi'S help. Abebi was overwhelmed with doubt. "Grandmother, what am I to do? I don't know how the healing happens. What if I fail the prince?" Iyereti chuckled softly. "Child, have you forgotten? The healing comes from Iweaye. Take it with you. But remember, this secret must remain with us, and you must pass it down only to your offspring." Abebi's heart filled with hope. She packed her cooking supplies and the herb and set off for Ire. At the palace, she prepared a pot of stew with care, adding the special herb just as her grandmother had taught her. When the prince ate the stew, his recovery was almost immediate. His wounds closed, his strength returned, and the entire palace rejoiced. The king and his household were so grateful, they invited Abebi to stay as an honored guest. Prince Abai, deeply moved by her kindness and beauty, spent weeks getting to know her. Months later, Prince Abai declared his love for Abebi and asked for her hand in marriage. Abebi and Prince Abai had a grand wedding, attended by people from far and wide. Though she became a princess, Abebi never forgot her roots or the lessons from her grandmother. Together with Prince Abai, she continued her acts of kindness, ensuring no one in her kingdom ever went hungry again. And so, Abebi's magical stew not only healed wounds, but also brought love, unity, and joy to all who crossed her path. Abebi, the girl from a poor family, but with a kind and hospitable heart, became a princess and the next queen of the great Ire kingdom.